From hay to bay. From hay to bay. From hay to A.
I tell it the best, so.
No, she doesn't. Hold on, y'all. Before we tell these stories, hold on. I want you to keep your hand here. I'm here. Now say I. Bay.
Bay.
Swear.
Oh my gosh. I swear to tell the truth. I always do.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Bruh, tell the story.
So help me, hey babe. Say it.
No.
I want to hear it.
I don't mind. So help me say babe. Hey babe.
Okay.
Say babe.
All right.
Ray babe.
I'm gonna let her tell her
Say
side of the
babe.
story first, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what.
All right.
Really
All right. So this is the story. So I'm on my little Tinder. You know, I'm swiping. It's probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night. I think it was a Sunday too for some reason. I feel like I had to go to sleep for work the next morning. That's just a little preface, okay? It's my turn to tell the story. All right, so I'm swiping and I see this tall, light-skinned and handsome man, his profile, and he has on a little
Was it me?
He has on a little blazer and some dress pants, and that, number one, and we'll talk about how to set up your profile in our opinion. We're not experts, this is just what worked for us.
I'm an expert.
But that kind of caught me off guard because as you're swiping through, I'm seeing people in baggy tees, fitted hats, like t-shirts from when they were in high school that don't fit anymore. So to see him well dressed, and he had a few pictures, and I was like, okay, all right. So not only was he cute, but he could dress. And if you know me, I like clothes, I like fashion. I was like, ding ding, those were little check boxes. So I swiped right. I can't remember what he had in his bio. Do you remember?
Yeah. Just think name, age, profession, and I think I had like a motivational quote and something to make you laugh at the end, because I'm motivational and I like to make people laugh.
So I opened up my Tinder the other day, remember, to see if I could find our conversation, and I couldn't. But I did look at my profile and it said, please know how to hold a conversation. And that was pretty much it. I think that was it. But we'll talk about why I did that later, and it worked. But anyways, so I saw his profile, I swiped right, we messaged for a little bit, introduced ourselves, hey, how's your night going, my name, his name, yada yada yada. Then we were talking about ourselves and like what we did, and he was telling me like he was acting, or he acted, and so that was really nice that he was like interested in the arts. As you know, I'm interested in the arts too. I might have told you about YouTube, and at the time I think I was doing Tim, so I was sharing that with them, and we were kind of getting to know each other. I don't really remember all that was in the conversation, but the part that he's gonna emphasize is that he feels like I cut the conversation short, like I was playing him, and that wasn't the case. So I'm gonna just clear my name before he shares what he thinks happened. So it was, I believe it was a Sunday night, because I had to go to sleep the next morning for our job, my job, which come to find out we actually worked for the same like larger company but in different buildings. So that was kind of ironic in itself. All right, guys. Take 10. All right, so I was tired. He feels like I was playing him, but really I was just trying to get myself like prepared. I was living on my own. I had like a very like routine thing I did before I went to sleep, and I was ready to go to sleep. And I remember in my head feeling like, man, I'm feeling this conversation, but I'm tired. And instead of me like falling asleep while texting him, I felt like it was more polite for me to say, hey, I'm going to sleep. But I think he took it another way.
Was that the story? No, y'all, that wasn't the story. Let me tell y'all the truth. The whole truth. So help you, hey babe, okay? So the beginning was right. We swiped right, boom. I seen her, I was like, okay. Light skin. I always look for a nice, beautiful face. She also had fleeky eyebrows and good makeup, which is always a plus too, right? So I said, okay, so I swiped through, I seen, you know, she had some interest in some things that might be similar to mine. I do remember the conversation part, which was kind of interesting, but I figured I could hold a conversation. You know, I was a communications major, I work in a job where I talk to people every day, so that would be pretty simple for me. I had no idea until we swiped right that we actually worked for the same branch of a company, even though we were at different schools, because we both worked in admissions at a college at that time. So I was like, okay, boom, commonalities, right? Perfect. So we got to conversing, and she's a little bit right. Yes, she was tired, but mind y'all, it was like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, really? Yep. Really? And it wasn't a Sunday, it was during the week. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I thought at least before we ended the conversation, because we were still talking through the app, that I would ask for her number, right? Before I could do that, she was like, all right, y'all, I'm going to sleep. Deuces, that's all she wrote, folks. So
but
I'm
you
like,
have to admit, not much has changed. When I'm ready to go to sleep now, I take my butt to sleep.
yeah, but see, that's the thing about online dating. As a guy, I had no idea of that. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm not holding the conversation well enough. It says hold a conversation in her biography, so I probably was falling short of that. So in my head, I was like, oh, it's a wrap, right? So we didn't even talk after that initial conversation for like a week and a half, probably, guys, until it went down. It went down like Frasier. So I was chilling. We got a little bar slash restaurant across the street from where we work. It's called Crystal's. So we was both at Crystal's one day because it was wing day, wing Wednesdays, right? Back when I used to eat meat. I don't eat it no more. Hashtag Team Vegan. Anyways,
vegetarian.
Whatever. I just don't eat meat, y'all. Anyways, but I seen her.
I was with my coworkers because I didn't eat chicken either. But they were all like, let's go to Crystal's. And I don't really usually like do all that with my coworkers, but for some reason, I was compelled to go. So I went to Crystal's at lunch and I saw Ronald with some girl and I was like, and part of me was like, okay, I feel a little salty because he ain't never hit me back up. This is my point of view. I'm like, he ain't never hit me back up, but I can't be salty because I mean, I ended the conversation. I was tired. So, I mean, it is what it is. At that point, I was just like, we're not going to talk because he's out with this girl eating chicken wings.
Now, mind y'all, this girl I was with was my sister. And not like how some people got best friends that they call sister and sis. No, this was legit my blood older sister. I'm sitting there eating chicken wings with. She walked right on past, didn't say hi, not there, but nothing. So I told my sister, I was like, yo, I was just talking to this girl a week and a half ago.
That's funny.
Online, on Tinder. And she was like, really? She was like, what happened? I told her the story. She was just like, well, why didn't you message her back? And I told her why. So in my head at the time, I'm like, all right, she's definitely not interested. But you know what? I just made a bold move, y'all. I went ahead and I slid in them DMs. Who said
but this time it was
on doesn't work?
This time it was on Instagram, and I actually do have that Instagram message.
Ooh,
so,
I wish you had your phone. I'd tell you to read it because I bet it was smooth, y'all. Want me to get it?
Yep.
Hold on.
It was real like simple. He didn't do too much.
See, less is more.
Hold on.
It was smooth, y'all. I bet I was like, psst, hey, babe.
No, it wasn't hey, babe.
How you doing with your fine
I got
self?
it.
Remember me?
Oh, man.
The guy eating chicken.
This dang picture.
While y'all doing that, make sure y'all subscribe below because we're gonna be posting a lot of videos. So make sure you subscribe so that way whenever we post something, it's gonna pop up. We also got an Instagram y'all can go follow. It's from Hey to Bay, and that's what the number 2. Yeah, the number 2. We're gonna be posting, like she said, a lot of different topics on our stories, on our posts that we want feedback. So take this time to subscribe. Y'all can see this face every day. Hers looks a lot better. All right.
All right, I'm gonna just have to insert it because I ain't got no internet service around here.
She folding. That was a great setup.
Hold on.
Do-do-do.
We message too much on Instagram. I've made it. Oh, I got it.
There it is.
Got it. Hey, I never got it. April 10th, 2016. Hey, I never got a chance to ask for your number the other day, but we should go to lunch sometime.
What'd you say?
Definitely, I'm down. Smiley face.
Yeah.
Then I put my number.
She put a number in the file. I told y'all. She didn't give me them digits, but I slid in and got them though.
That is good though, because not only did you ask for the number, but then you said we should go to lunch.
Followed up with the date.
Yeah, so that was like a good Then I was like, maybe he is single. Maybe that was just his coworker too. Like I was out with my coworker. Well, we went on the date to figure that out.
She wanted to be my side piece.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, guys, that's how we met on Tinder. That is what you can expect from this channel. More conversations like that, an open conversation. I keep saying that because it really is relying on you guys as well, sharing your stories. If you met your significant other on Tinder, on Bumble, on Match.com, on Black People Meet, on Plenty of Fish, on what else is there?
JewishPeopleMeet.com.
Yep, on Farmers Only. Please share your story in the comments. We would love to read them, and we'll be sharing some of the things that you guys share with us in our next video. Bye.
Deuces.